My mom showed me a flirty text from my boyfriend and said he was cheating, so I left him. But 5 years later, I found the email where she and my stepsister admitted they faked it. And what I did next quietly destroyed everything they built around that lie. Do you ever feel like your own mom picks someone else over you? That's my life. I'm Zoe Harper, 28, a graphic designer hustling in Chicago. I've got a tiny apartment, a sketchbook full of dreams, and Ethan, my boyfriend, who's basically sunshine in human form. But my mom, Grace, she's got this way of making me feel like I'm never enough. And lately, it's all about Chloe, my stepsister. I'm not crazy, right? I mean, how do you deal when your family feels like a competition you didn't sign up for? It's the summer of 2017. I'm scraping by on freelance gigs, log on for coffee shops, posters for local bands. It's not glamorous, but it's mine. Ethan's a high school teacher, the kind who stays late to help kids with their essays. He's got this goofy laugh that makes my worst days better. We've been together 2 years, and we're talking about moving in together. I'm not rushing it, but when he looks at me, I feel seen, like I matter. Mom, though, she doesn't get it. She remarried 5 years ago to David, this big-shot lawyer with a loud laugh and a fancy house in the suburbs. That's when Chloe came into the picture. Chloe Bennett, 27, marketing specialist, Instagram queen. She's got this polished vibe, perfect hair, perfect smile, always posting about her dream job or some raw food happy hour. Mom eats it up. Me? I'm just Zoe, the artsy one who could do better according to Mom. It hits me hard at this family BQ in July. Picture it. David's backyard, all string lights and burgers sizzling. I'm nervous because I've just landed a gig designing a logo for a new bookstore. It's small, but I'm proud. I'm telling Mom about it, hoping she'll care. She's sipping wine, half listening, then cuts me off. "Oh, Chloe's here," she says, waving like Chloe's a celebrity. Chloe struts in, all confidence, wearing earrings that look weirdly like mine. I shake it off. Maybe it's a coincidence. Dinner's worse. We're all crammed around this long table. Me, Ethan, Mom, David, Chloe, some cousins. Mom's going on about Chloe's latest promotion. She's basically running the marketing department now, Mom brags, beaming. Chloe smirks, tossing her hair. I wait for my turn, thinking Mom might mention my bookstore thing. Nope. Silence. God, I love him. Later, I'm grabbing a soda from the cooler when Mom corners me. "Zoe, can we talk?" she says, her voice all serious. My stomach twists. "Sure," I say, bracing myself. She sighs, like I'm already disappointing her. "Ethan's nice," she starts, "but he's just a teacher. You're talented. You could do better, honey. Someone with ambition." I freeze. Ethan's not some loser. He's kind, steady, the guy who brings coffee when I'm pulling all-nighters. "Mom, I love him," I snap. "Can't you just be happy for me?" She shrugs, like it's no big deal. "I'm just looking out for you." I walk away, my chest tight. Why does she do this? Back at the table, Chloe's laughing with David, telling some story about her crazy, busy week. I notice she's wearing a scarf I swore I saw in my closet last month. Okay, that's weird. I glance at Ethan, who's joking with a cousin, oblivious. I want to tell him what Mom said, but I don't. Not yet. The night drags on. I'm quiet, picking at my food. Mom keeps hyping Chloe, her new apartment, her bright future. Invisible. Even David barely asks me anything, just nods when I mention my work. Ethan tries to change the subject, bringing up a camping trip we're planning. Mom cuts in, "Oh, Chloe went glamping last month. You should have seen the photos." Molly grins, pulling out her phone. Everyone oohs and ahs. I sink lower in my chair. By the time we leave, I'm a mess inside. Ethan drives us back to my place, humming along to the radio. "You okay?" he asks, glancing over. I force a smile. "Yeah, just tired." But I'm not. I'm replaying Mom's words, Chloe's smirk, the way I felt like a guest in my own family. Why does Mom act like I'm not enough? I blurt out when we're on my couch. She's wrong. His arms feel safe, but doubt's creeping in. What if Mom's right? What if I'm settling? I can't sleep that night. I keep seeing Chloe's earrings, her scarf. It's not just about tonight, it's years of this. Mom praising Chloe's grades while I struggled with math. Mom framing Chloe's Employee of the Month plaque but forgetting my art show. I tell myself I'm overthinking it. Families are messy, right? But then I remember something else from the BBQ. Chloe was texting someone, her fingers flying, a weird smile on her face. Mom leaned over, whispering something, and they both glanced at me. Just for a second, it felt off. I roll over, staring at my sketchbook on the nightstand. I want to make Mom proud. I want her to see me the way she sees Chloe, but every time I try, it's like I'm running into a wall. Ethan's snoring softly beside me, and I cling to that sound. He's real. He's mine. Whatever Mom thinks, I'm happy with him. At least, I think I am. But that moment at the BBQ, it stuck with me, like a splinter I can't pull out. Something's not right, and I don't know what yet. I just know it hurts. Thought he broke my heart. Turns out my mom did. You ever have your whole world flip upside down in one moment? That's what happened to me. One stupid text, one fight, and everything I thought I had was gone. I was so blind back then, trusting the wrong people, but years later, when the truth hit me, it wasn't just pain. It was rage. How do you even process something like that? It's early 2018, a few months after that awful BQ. I'm still reeling from feeling like second place in my own family. But I've got him my anchor. We're good, or so I think. Then, one Saturday, Mom comes over to my apartment, all casual with a coffee in hand. She's chatting about her real estate deals, then pauses. "Oh, I forgot to show you something," she says, pulling out her phone. She scrolls, then hands it to me, her face weirdly blank. It's a screenshot, a flirty text, supposedly from his phone, to some coworker named Lisa. "Hey, you looked cute last night," it says with a winky face. My stomach drops. "Where'd you get this?" I ask, voice shaking. Mom shrugs. "It popped up when I borrowed his phone at the BBQ. I didn't want to upset you, but you should know." I'm frozen. This can't be real. He's not like that. But the words stare back at me, sharp as knives. Mom's watching me, her eyes soft but weirdly distant. It's eating me alive. That night, I'm at a bar with my stepsister. She insisted on cheering me up. I don't even want to be here, but she's all smiles, ordering us cocktails. "I hate to say it," she says, leaning in, "but I heard he's been shady, like flirting at work." My head snaps up. "Who told you that?" I ask. She sips her drink, casual. "Just people. You deserve better, you know." Her words hit like a punch. First Mom, now her? I feel sick. I leave early, her voice echoing in my head. By the time I see him, I'm a mess. It's Sunday, his place. He's grading papers, smiling when I walk in. "Hey, babe," he says, but I can't smile back. I blurt it out. Everything about the text, what my stepsister said. His face falls. "Zoe, that's not me," he swears. I never texted anyone. He grabs his phone, scrolling frantically. But there's nothing. He looks panicked, begging me to believe him. But I'm too hurt. "Why's everyone saying this then?" I yell. We're screaming now, words flying like daggers. I say things I don't mean. Call him a liar. Tell him I'm done. He's crying, but I storm out, my heart in pieces. I don't look back. The next few weeks are a blur. I move through life like a ghost, ignoring his calls. Mom's there, all sympathy. "You'll find someone better," she says, hugging me. My stepsister's suddenly my shadow, inviting me to brunches, texting memes. I lean into it, thinking they're all I've got. I pack away his hoodie, his letters, anything that hurts. Work's my escape. I take every gig, sketching until my hands ache. I tell myself I'm fine. I'm not. Flash forward to 2022. I'm in Seattle now, far from Chicago's ghosts. I've built a life, better clients, a cute studio apartment, my best friend Mia visiting from out of town. We're laughing, cleaning out my inbox one rainy afternoon. "Why do you keep all this junk?" Mia teases, deleting spam. Then I see it. An old email forwarded by accident, buried in a folder. It's from my stepsister to Mom, dated right after my breakup. "The text thing worked," it says. "She's done with him. Told you it'd be easy. My blood runs cold. What the hell? I whisper. Mia leans over. Is that what I think it is? I'm shaking, clicking through. It's real. They planned it. That text, fake. Mom didn't find it, she made it happen. My stepsister fed me lies to seal the deal. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Mia's furious, piecing it together. Remember how weird she was back then? She says. Always around when you were fighting. It clicks. I call his old coworker, Lisa, on a whim. She's confused, but clear. I hang up, my chest tight. My own mom? How could she? I trusted her, believed her, and she tore my life apart for what? I'm pacing now, tears streaming. Mia's trying to calm me, but I'm spiraling. All those years I blamed him. I lost him because of them. They lied, I tell her, voice breaking. They ruined everything. I see it all now, their whispers, their smug looks. I was a pawn in their game, and I didn't even know it. I sit on my couch, staring at that email, my hands trembling. I'm not just hurt, angrier than I've ever been. They don't get to do this and walk away, not anymore. I thought confronting my mom would fix things. I was so wrong. You ever build up a moment in your head, thinking it'll set you free, only to have it crush you? That's what happened. I flew back, ready to lay it all bare, to make them admit what they did. But instead of truth, I got lies, denial, and a room full of people staring at me like I was the problem. How do you keep going when your own family turns their back on you? It's 2023, a sticky summer night. I'm at a family reunion, my first time back in years. My heart's pounding as I clutch my phone, screenshots and emails ready, my best friends texting me from afar. You got this, tell the truth. I'm sweating, not just from the heat. I've waited for this, planned every word. I want them to see what they did, to feel it. I want my mom to look me in the eye and say she's sorry. Is that too much to ask? Dinner's in full swing. We're packed around a big table in my stepdad's backyard. Relatives I barely know, cousins chattering, plates piled with ribs and coleslaw. Mom's holding court, laughing about some real estate deal. My stepsister's next to her, all charm, tossing her hair like she's on a reality show. I'm quiet, picking at my food, my stomach in knots. I keep glancing at my phone, the evidence burning a hole in my pocket. Now or never, right? I stand up, my chair scraping loud. Everyone looks at me. My voice shakes, but I push through. I need to say something, I start. My throat's tight, but I keep going. Mom, you and her, I point at my stepsister. You lied to me. You faked that text to break me and my boyfriend up. I have proof. I hold up my phone, scrolling to the email. You wrote this. My words spill out, messy but raw. I'm begging them to hear me. The table goes dead silent. Then Mom gasps, her hand on her chest like I slapped her. That's not true, she says, voice high. How can you say that? My stepsister's eyes go wide, then wet. You're jealous, she snaps, tears spilling. You've always hated me. It's like a script. You're embarrassing yourself. Sit down. My cousins shift, awkward, whispering. Nobody backs me up. I'm shaking now, anger boiling over. Embarrassing? I yell. You chose her over me. Your own daughter. You broke my heart, Mom. I'm screaming inside, reliving every moment, the texts, the fight, the years I lost. I want her to admit it, to say she was wrong, but she just shakes her head, lips tight. You're twisting things, she says. I only wanted what's best for you. My stepsister's sobbing now, loud, like I've ruined her life. It's all so fake, but it's working. Everyone's buying it. I try again, holding my phone out. Just read it, I say. It's right here. But nobody takes it. My aunt mutters something about drama. My uncle looks away. I feel small, like I'm 10 again, begging Mom to notice me. Why won't you listen? I whisper, voice breaking. My stepdad stands, all authority. Enough, he says. You're upsetting everyone. Maybe you should go. Go? From my own family? I'm dizzy, like the ground slipping away. I grab my bag, tears burning my eyes. You know what? I say, voice cracking. I'm done. You don't get to hurt me anymore. I storm out, past the string lights, past the life I thought I had. My stepsister's still crying. Mom's calling after me. Don't be like this. But I keep walking. I don't stop until I'm at a diner down the street, alone in a booth, sobbing into a coffee cup. My phone buzzes. My best friend again. You okay? I'm not. I'm shattered. She finds me an hour later, sliding into the booth. They're wrong, she says, fierce. You don't need them. I wipe my eyes, nodding, but it hurts so much. I just wanted her to say it, I tell her, to say she's sorry, but she didn't. She chose her stepdaughter, her new life, over me. Again. I'm shaking, replaying their faces. Mom's denial, my stepsister's tears, my stepdad's cold stare. I feel like I don't belong anywhere. We drive to a hotel, my best friend talking to keep me grounded. You're enough, she says. You've always been enough. I want to believe her, but I'm raw, hollow. Back in my room, I block their numbers. Mom, my stepsister, my stepdad, everyone. It's not revenge, it's survival. I can't keep begging for love that's never coming. I curl up, crying until I'm empty. What now? I've got no family left, just me. I fly back to my life the next day, staring out the plane window. I'm not okay, not yet. But something's shifting. They don't get to define me anymore. I gave them my truth and they threw it away. That's on them. I'm done carrying their lies. I don't know what comes next, but I know one thing. I'm not going back. Not. Revenge doesn't always mean yelling. Sometimes it's just winning. You ever realize you don't need to fight dirty to come out on top? That's where I'm at now. After that blowout, I could have screamed, could have torn everything down, but I didn't. I chose me, my work, my peace, and when I struck back, it wasn't loud. It was smart. Quiet, let them crumple under their own weight. Why waste my energy when I'm already outshining them? It's 2024, almost a year since I walked away. I'm settled, building something real. My designs are everywhere, billboards, book covers, even a local brewery's logo. I'm not just scraping by anymore. I'm thriving. Last month, I won an award, the kind that gets your name in magazines. My inbox is full of clients, my sketches full of life. I'm not saying it's perfect. Some nights I still feel that ache, that hole where family should be, but I'm done letting it define me. Then there's my stepsister. She's not shining like she used to. I don't stalk her, but word gets around. Friends of friends, those group chats you forget you're in. Her career's stalling. Her big marketing job, same old, no promotions, no buzz. She's posting less, her captions desperate, fishing for likes. New day, new grind, she writes, but it feels hollow. I don't hate her either. I just see it for what it is. She's stuck, chasing what I've already found. I don't want blood, that's not me. But I want truth. They don't get to rewrite what happened, to play victims while I carry the scars. So I plan. Nothing crazy, no public rants, no lawsuits, just enough to let the world see them clearly. I've still got those emails, the ones that burned me up when I found them. Proof of their scheme, their lies about my boyfriend. I don't need to blast them everywhere. One move will do. I make a new email address, untraceable. I pull the worst messages, my stepsister gloating, mom plotting, and bundle them up. Not to the whole world, just her boss. Someone who matters. I lean back, exhale. Done. It works faster than I expect. A week later, I hear through the grapevine, she didn't get that big project she was gunning for. Her team's whispering, doubting her team player vibe. Nothing ties back to me, and I don't care to check. I didn't need her fired, just humbled. Let her feel what it's like to lose something she thought was hers. Mom calls me a few times, leaving voicemails I don't open. We need to talk, she says in one I accidentally hear. I delete it. I'm not here for her excuses. Instead, I'm building. I start mentoring young designers, kids like I was, full of dreams but scared they're not enough. I tell them they are. I mean it. My best friend's proud, always hyping me up. You're outshining them without even trying, she says one night over pizza. I laugh, but she's right. Every logo I design, every kid I help, it's proof. Still, there's this weight, not anger anymore, something softer, heavier. I want closure, not for them, but for me. So I write a letter to Mom, not to send, not yet. I sit at my desk, pen shaking, and pour it out. You hurt me, I write. You chose her, broke my trust. But I'm okay now. I don't need you to love me, I love myself. It's messy, tear-stained, but it feels right. Maybe I'll send it someday. Maybe I won't. Either way, it's mine. I'm not perfect. Some days I wonder what could have been, with my boyfriend, with Mom, with the family I thought I had. But then I look around. My studio's buzzing, my phone's lighting up with texts from friends, real ones. I'm dating again, nothing serious, just feeling out what I deserve. I'm not rushing, but I'm open. That's new. My best friend drags me to a gallery opening one weekend. You're glowing, she says, nudging me as we sip cheap wine. Like, really glowing. I roll my eyes, but I feel it too. I'm not carrying their baggage anymore. I'm lighter. I catch my reflection in a window, smiling, strong. When did that happen? I don't know what Mom's doing now, or my stepsister. I don't check. That's their story, not mine. I did what I needed to, tipped the scales, set things right. Not out of spite, but because I'm worth it. I used to want them to hurt, to feel what I felt. Now, I just want to live. To keep creating, keep growing, keep being me. I pull out the letter one last time, reading it under my desk lamp. It's enough, I think. Not the words, not the paper. The fact that I wrote it, I seal it, slip it into a drawer. I'm not ready to send it, but I'm ready to move on. For the first time, I feel like I'm winning, not by beating them, but by being me. Isn't that enough? I didn't need my mom to say sorry. I needed to say goodbye. You ever realize the person you've been fighting for isn't them, it's you? That's where I landed. After everything, the lies, the showdown, the quiet payback, I thought I'd feel empty. But I don't. I'm full, not of anger or hurt, but of me. I sent a letter, not to fix things, but to let them go. And now, I'm living, really living, for the first time. But how do you even describe that kind of free? It's 2025, a crisp spring morning. I'm at my desk, sketching, sunlight spilling over my pencils. My life's different now. Bigger, brighter. I've got my own design studio, small but mine, with clients who trust my vision. I'm not chasing anyone's approval anymore. That's what the letter was about. I pulled it out one night, that tear-stained page I'd tucked away. I read it again, my words raw but true. You hurt me, I'd written, but I'm enough. Thank you for teaching me that. I didn't rewrite it. Didn't need to. It was perfect, not for her, but for me. I mailed it, no big ceremony, just a walk to the mailbox, my hands steady. I didn't expect a reply, didn't want one. It wasn't about her reaction, it was about closing the door. I pictured her opening it, maybe in that big, empty house she loved so much. I don't know what she felt. Maybe guilt? Maybe nothing. Doesn't matter, I'm not carrying her choices anymore. I'm done waiting for love that comes with string. Alone now, from what I hear. My stepsister moved out after some fight over money, probably, or who's the favorite this week. My stepdad's still around, but distant, buried in work. I don't check on them. Don't ask. That's their story, crumbling under its own weight. I didn't make it happen, they did. All I did was step away, let the truth do its work. I used to think justice meant seeing them suffer. Now I know it's just living better than their lies. My days are full, mentoring more designers, watching them light up when their ideas click. It heals something in me, giving what I never got. I'm dating too, not rushing, but open. There's this guy, a barista with a crooked smile, who makes me laugh. It's new, fragile, but I'm not scared anymore. I know what I deserve. I'm not settling, not for anyone. My best friend's thrilled, always teasing me about it. You're glowing, she says, and I feel it, like warmth I didn't know I had. Think about him sometimes, my ex. Not with pain, not anymore. I miss the good stuff. His laugh, his steady hands. But I don't regret walking away. I had to, even if it was built on their lies. He's a memory. A soft one, like a song you loved but don't play. I'm not looking back, not wishing for what was. I'm here, now, building what's mine. That's enough. One evening, I'm at my best friend's place, sprawled on her couch with takeout. She's planning a group trip, some cabin in the mountains, all of us laughing and unplugging. "You in?" she asks, tossing a fry at me. I grin. "Hell yeah." We're joking, making plans, and I catch myself smiling. Really smiling. When did that become so easy? I used to think love meant fighting for. Now I know it's fighting for me. That's the lesson they didn't mean to teach. I'm sketching later, alone in my apartment. My phone's buzzing, texts from friends, a client's thank you note. My walls are covered in my work, colors and lines I made from nothing. I pause, pencil hovering. I'm proud. Not loud about it, not posting it everywhere, just proud. I'm enough. I always was. They couldn't see it, but I do now. Isn't that what matters? I don't hate them, that's the weird part. I thought I'd carry this fire forever, but it's gone out. I feel light, like I can breathe. My stepsister's probably still chasing likes, still stuck. Mom's probably still pretending she's right. I don't need to know. I don't need their apologies, their regrets. I've got my own life, my own joy. They don't get to touch that. I finish my sketch, a logo for a new cafe, all curves and hope. I lean back, stretching, and glance at the window. The city's alive outside, lights twinkling, people moving. I'm part of it. I clean my desk, tucking my pencils away. There's a photo on my shelf. Me and my best friend, laughing at some festival last summer. I smile at it, then turn off the lamp. The room's dark, but I'm not. I'm okay. Really okay. The letter's gone, sent to a place I don't live anymore. So's the weight I carried. I'm free. Not because they let me be. If this hit close to home, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and let's talk. I'm here. And I listen.